What's up, guys? So if you've ever hesitated to post content on social media or build a brand because you're scared of what other people think or you're scared of other people's opinions, then this video is for you. We're going to quickly run through 3 tips to overcoming people's opinions when it comes to building a brand, posting on social media, putting out content. So number 1 is focus on purpose over opinions. The reason you want to focus heavily on your purpose is because if you have a crystal clear why for why you're building a brand, for why you're posting this content in the first place, if you have that foundation that's solid, then it doesn't matter what people think because you're grounded in your purpose. So go back to why did you build this brand in the first place? Who do you want to help and why? Like, tie that back every time you put out a post. Go back to that stuff anytime you get these thoughts running through your mind of, oh, what if so-and-so thinks this or that about this post? It doesn't matter what they think if you are crystal clear in your vision and your why and your purpose for why you started this brand in the first place. Number 2 is everybody starts somewhere. You're not gonna be perfect putting out that first piece of content or even your 5th piece of content or 10th piece of content. Every single time you post, you're going to get 1% better. You're gonna build that repetition, but you just need to have the mindset that nobody goes into building a brand thinking it's going to be perfect right off the bat. My content was not perfect right off the bat. Scroll through my 300-400 posts and you're going to see some really horrible videos. But I started and I knew I wasn't going to be perfect at first, but I knew that building that repetition, eventually get a 1 to 10% better every single video, it quickly gets to a professional level and you get to the point where you're actually putting out content with ease. So again, it's normal to not be perfect. It's normal to feel awkward on camera. It's normal to not have as much confidence at first, but you need to start and you need to consistently put out content in order to get better. Even if you've put out 10 videos and you still have that thought of, what if so-and-so, thinks this video is stupid, or what if I look silly on camera? That's a story that you're telling yourself. If you're saying this to yourself every single time you post, then you're just self-sabotaging yourself. So what I want you to do is, with that story that you're telling yourself, instead of using that story before you post a video or a reel, instead switch that and shift that story into something that's actually going to serve you and is actually going to help you achieve your goals, build your brand, and help you post more content. Number 3 is that you're just not in control of certain things. Like, you can't control other people. You can't control what people's opinions are of you or how people see you. The only thing that you can control is how you react and how you move forward. So if you're taking action, you're putting out content that's true to you, that you know for a fact will help other people, then that's what you need to focus on and that's what you need to control versus trying to control other people's opinions or how they perceive you. Because that's just going to be a never-ending hamster wheel of trying to impress other people and trying to make other people happy. And if you want to make other people happy, go sell ice cream. Don't start a brand. Don't build content. Don't create a business. So my action item to you guys today is go out there, post something today. Right after you finish this video, go create a 30-second or 45-second reel. Post that on Instagram, even if it's not perfect. Even if you think that there's going to be judgment, there's not going to be as much judgment as you think there is. Like, naturally, people are not actually thinking about you as much. Like, we're super narcissistic, we're super self-absorbed often, that we think that so many people around us are thinking about us 24/7, and that when we put out a piece of content, everybody's talking about us. That's not the case. Like, people are going to see your video or they're going to see your post and they're going to think about you for 5 seconds and then they're going to move on to their own lives. Everybody has their own life. They're not thinking about you 24/7. So just try to release a little bit of pressure when it comes to caring so much of other opinions. At the end of the day, you have one life to live. So not posting or not creating a brand or not building the business to the level that you know you can achieve in your lifetime because you cared about what Joe Schmo on Instagram said about your specific post, that's just sad. You need to realize that everybody is going to have an opinion no matter what. It might be positive, it might be negative, and they're going to have opinions about you whether you post or not, right? If they see that you don't post at all, they may think that you're lazy or not driven or you don't have any passion. If you do post, they might think that, hey, this person's cocky or whatever. Like, everyone's going to have opinions no matter what. You cannot control the uncontrollable. So again, at the end of the day, go out there, build your brand, post that piece of content. Do it today, because if you don't do it today, you're probably never going to start. So go do that right now and keep moving forward.